When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. I'm sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio Kingpin.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run on first down. It's Sherman. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back in his home state, Royce Freeman getting the carry. He takes this for 3 to the 29. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Hey, box drop. Hey, 50. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Rubin over the middle, complete. It's Burke. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
I don't think you got it, sir. No. 5.
Freeman again, a first down carry. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Hey, Zoo. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Back to throw. Rubin. He gets this one to Boyd. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Denver.
On the set.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, Now signal to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
Let's go now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, this is Johnson. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Push him back.
To throw is Barrett. And the Broncos get there and take him down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Throwing here, Barrett. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Trust me, Brandon, I'm not about to try and take your job. I can't do what you do. But that wasn't just 3 and out. That felt like 3 and backwards.
That's exactly what it was. You can have my job whenever you want it. The drive that you're looking for, though, probably going forward. Bad start to the ball game.
Yeah, not the way to get things going.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
At the 24-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. You might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively.
Ready.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs.
Hey, Haywood. Cut. Get it.
From the gun, Reuben. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
I'm here on now.
Now on 2nd and 13, Barrett, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Go! On the ball. On site.
From the shotgun, here's Barrett. He's going to waft this one deep left sideline. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw from his end zone. Rubin looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter, because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
4 down, check, 4 down.
Hey, Delta.
Mike's 50. I'm coming after you.
Clear.
50.
To throw from his end zone. Rubin. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
A gain of 15. And the Broncos first down.
Ready up.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
4 down.
Hey, Alpha.
Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? Ricky. Mike 50.
Operating from the gun. Rubin. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Raiders nothing.
Set, ready? 50, plant. Topper.
Let's get that ball right here. Joker.
Go.
53's the Mike. 53.
Go.
53.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burke. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Break.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yep. Fair. Go.
Freeman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's second and inches.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Second down and inches. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Now, you've been around me a long time now. You know on second and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot, but we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a pretty likely first down if they had run the football, and they need to come up with something here on third. The Broncos on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
70, Indy. You draw quarters. Hey, high 7.
My 50. Hey, watch the ball.
Ready?
From the gun, Rubin, throw left side complete. That's Burke. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
Ready, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line.
Mike's 59. I know he ain't got it. Mike, check. 59.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Hey, seam 6 now.
Off play action. Rubin. Over the middle, complete. It's Burke. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Got it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
General West. 5.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, exit. Big grip.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rubin got his man complete over the middle. That's Burke. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Here we go. 30 base.
He can't hit. He's not going to get me.
Hey, Charlie.
53, Mike. I'm coming.
Off the play fake. Rubin going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, baby.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos push further out in front. Point after try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0.
makes the score Broncos 14, Raiders nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Raiders take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Check 52.
Here's Barrett looking to throw. Ebron's got it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A Raider first down, 17 yards. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress as well. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 31.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Hey, wahoo!
From the gun on third down. Rubin over the middle, complete. That's Burke. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
And a Broncos first down.
On the set.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Off-play action. Rubin steps away to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? AP Gator.
Tighten up. Pull together.
Here's second and 8. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burke. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
59. Mike's 59.
On first down, Rubin. That's going to be caught. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Let's go now. 10-2 stop. Protein spill. Let's go.
Again, it'll be Freeman. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on third and goal.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. From 3 yards out. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been there.